Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi. Welcoming you back to my 100% blind playthrough of the Hyrule Warriors. Age of Calamity for the Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we left off, well, going into freeing Koroks Forest, that is, and completing it very easily. Now we must use Link on this mystery mission. We have no idea what it does. We'll just use something they haven't done yet. Use that. We used this already. We have this used sort of already. We have this haven't used yet. Damage for ice, damage for fire. Let's do damage. Make this go slightly faster. And we'll do this story battle. Storyline battles, to be fair, they're going to have a lot more secrets than anyone else. Alright.
Unease lingered in the princess's heart. No matter how much she devoted herself to training and research, doubts plagued her.
Alright.
To clear her mind, Princess Zelda joined the pilots on a mission to investigate some unusual relics. Alas, their expedition bore no fruit, and they set off on the road back to Hyrule Castle.
How can I... if I am unable to awaken my inner power?
Alright.
That song...
Ocarina Songs now.
Nighty-night. I remember you. Enemy ahead!
Well. Okay. Aim for the targeted position, it says. Okay. This area is also pretty massive and has lots of stuff we can do. If I want to laser max all to the highest, we probably want to defeat most of the enemies here. We already saw how tight it was the first time. Alright, hopefully we will have a really high KO count by the time we're done. I'm assuming... oh, we have to head... oh, this one is timed slightly. This is a timed story mission. We haven't seen one of these in a while. It also means it'll probably be one of the faster missions in the game. Okay. Alright, there's probably a secret back here somewhere. Or maybe not. Remember, we're still trying to find all the Koroks too. There's not really a good way to find them all the time. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be defeating quite a few enemies here. Fast. Mostly right now, I'm just focusing on the enemy captains right now. They finally cleared out their enemies. There's actually quite a few enemies on this path, I will say. Should probably make sure they're actually following us. Well, before that, I think we should probably try and get the secrets. Remember, we're still trying to find the Koroks. Oh. It's been a while since we've done that. Used a special accidentally. I was just trying to jump normally. Okay, that one we kind of wanted to do. So don't attack, Messiah. Okay, that's a good item. I don't think we found that Razor Claw Crab yet. Might be near the edge where we could find a Koroks. It's crazy how much of this map you can explore. It almost feels like you can get lost easily. Bit annoying that there's a time limit, but we could also probably get through it quickly. Alright. I guess they really are just waiting for Link to clear the path. Alright then. In that case, let's destroy a bunch of enemies. Keep in mind, we're still blind, so we have no idea which missions have Koroks and which ones we don't have Koroks for. Could be very tricky or easy depending on what it is. But also, we have a really strong weapon in the Master Sword, so that helps out a bit. Alright. One thing I've realized also, using stasis on the enemies that are being guarded against, we can kind of do a lot of damage to them. And clear them out at some point. We have a special to use on this next enemy. This is a good amount of enemies. Knight's Halberd from that one. Okay, now Link and Impa and Zelda are starting to move up a bit now that it's cleared out more. Okay, Ice still does well against this one. Aces is kind of broken, actually, against bosses. If you can freeze them at the right time and don't have an automatic attack, at least Link doesn't, it makes it a lot easier. I'm gonna go for a KO right here, I've decided. See how many enemies we can defeat while still making to the turret position. I know we want to do this anyway, since this is an escort mission. I feel like if we don't clear all the enemies, it's gonna probably be much harder for them to advance. Gotta remember, I want to eventually clear most of the map, even if it means most upgrades. You might not necessarily need those upgrades, but we'll probably want to get most of them down. I didn't see if I got both of them. Nope, we don't have full health, so our Master Sword's no longer active. So yeah, this is basically a test of the Master Sword's power, basically. Like how the battle was initially nothing, and now it's basically just... I think it scared off the monsters. Now is our chance, Princess. Also makes it look easy. Ah, yes, Impa. Understood. So now they're gonna actually advance. So we're pretty much just using this. Look how easy it is to weak point sash enemies once we get this done. Okay, now we have to quickly aid these captains before they fall. He says we have a new lease on life, apparently. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just Link. I do these kinds of things for a living. I save Hylian captains, because in other games, they're useless and do almost nothing. Well, they certainly make them a lot more tankier in this game, so they're not nearly as bad. Though they still have their problems. Come on, do something normal. By normal, I mean a thing we can... Okay, we'll just get you down. Alright, I'm gonna use a special on one of these dudes. Now. Makes sense to use these to help quickly eradicate the enemies. Okay, got another one down. That's a nice goblin. We can fire him out. You can actually bombard them more than once, but this is mostly useful against these specific mob types. Okay. More captains dead. We're getting a lot of levels and collectibles from just taking those guys out. Pack Moblin we've never seen before. Dude, this move is so overpowered, by the way. Just being able to use this to quickly weak point sash enemies. I wish we had known about this sooner, because now we have the ability to just basically destroy stuff. Knowing me though, I'll probably forget. Well, that was finished. Well, yep, that's right, folks. You get to follow my lead now. Clearly, that's what we're gonna do here. Alright, we're gonna start by firing you. You're probably more tankier as a result. Probably should have used the special on the other dude, but already getting a level up from that anyway. Wait, I thought I defeated him. Apparently not. Okay, well, we'll slash you first. Nice. Fairy Rush will just straight up take him out entirely. So just as I suspected, this is basically a kill all the enemies mission. You can't really skip too many enemies, because if you do, your allies will probably die on harder difficulties. Oh, these hails are back. To be fair, we didn't defeat the dude. Alright, more enemies I had to take out. Alright then. We keep finding the hells, which are evil versions of the 4 divine beast riders. Alright. More of these dudes. Defeated all at once. Could have probably used a special to remove them all, but oh well. This is special for this. Alright. We could still cut Grash as well, interestingly enough. Okay, this one is right next to water. We can just keep using ice to freeze it, and that will help us defeat him a little bit quicker. So, electric goblins might have you do many different sorts of things. I honestly don't know what electric is useful for, though, otherwise than that. Okay, we're getting down in time, but we're also very close to the end. So there's only a few more enemies left. We better hurry just in case. Especially literally just for invincibility frames. Really like doing the lightning move. Okay, freeze him in place. And we can defeat him with a weak point sash. So most of this battle has literally just been getting enemies out of our way and testing the power of the Master Sword more than anything, really. We're really just clearing all the enemies out so that our allies can eventually clean up and then head to the targeted position. And that's how we win, basically. And it's timed. Figures. We have Talus's defeat now. This is why I wanted to get here early, to be fair. Let's try to use a special close to both of them, so we can hit them both. I think I only hit that one, but that's fine. That's just the one we wanted to finish off anyway. Okay, let's try using Thunder Shock. We haven't really used Under much at all. Okay. That works somewhat well. Maybe we should have used Thunder more. I need to use Thunder because I feel like Thunder bombarding isn't really actually that much useful outside of maybe some of these boss battles. So yeah, maybe we could use that to get a free sash on him. There we go. Got it. Only wish that well, regardless, you should all be very proud of your performance today. That was a really quick map, actually. Okay, well, we got quite a few levels from that map, which means we're starting to gain more levels quickly, which is nice. Maybe someday we'll get a weapon maxed out to rank 20. Let's try to do that. Let's try to get Link's weapon completely maxed out. How we do then. So far we've been just trying to get all the weapons double turn.
I presume that's what you're thinking? Hmm?
More and more monsters have been appearing lately. It is a sign that the Calamity draws near.
I know. That's why we have to stop it.
There isn't much time. And still, no sign of my power awakening.
Little bird. Perhaps you are missing the point, comparing your progress to Link's. He is the same boy he was before acquiring that sword.
Yeah.
He will rise to any challenge with no hesitation. That's all there is to it.
Alright.
In that regard, you two are one and the same. Look how hard you've worked to get this far.
Alright.
Well, you see,
What did the great Deku Tree say? There's no need to fret, princess. I know that you are where you need to be. You must
I think we're gonna probably start powering up specific warriors we plan to use for the next battle ahead of time. That's probably what we should do.
thank you.
Meanwhile, we also need to upgrade our weapons. But mainly, we need to upgrade our specific weapon.
The pilots of the divine beasts, and the knight with the key to defeating Calamity Ganon. In a grand ceremony, these 5 heroes convene, and King
Oh wait,
bestowed
there's more,
on
it
each
seems.
the title of champion.
I feared this seemed too quickly.
The people gave cheer, the ceremony drew to an end, and the champions enjoyed a moment of rest.
Okay, this leads to another cutscene.
We did it. We have all the pieces on the board to stop the Calamity. With the knight who seals the darkness, the 4 champions, and you, of course, I'm positive. We can turn back the... Would you stop making a nuisance of yourself? Unlike you, the princess is extremely busy. Hey! Oh, you cut it out. Oh. Now listen, you... Oh. Stop that! We're trying to help the princess here.
Come on, you two. There's no need to fight.
Alright.
How dare you act so disrespectfully in front of Her Highness? You troublesome teapot!
Oh my goodness, they
About what we discussed.
Ah, so you're ready to begin your training. Let's get to it.
Thank you. I hope to become stronger so that I can fight alongside. Oh, no. I was just,
Enough! Leave me out of this. If you must fight, do it elsewhere.
Come back here, you whiny little... Oh,
Stop it! How asinine.
Okay. Alright, we're back. How much did this unlock, I wonder? Obviously, you wanted mostly to do the storyline missions first. I noticed Link's in a new outfit already. So we could either use that, or we could do something else. We also have other missions for the Divine Beast. Maybe we could use those next. I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. I wanted to upgrade weapons anyway. Master Sword. Give yourself this, 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 and this. One of these. Wow. Master Sword does not gain experience quickly, I see. Only pretty powerful. Alright, where's the next storyline mission? All the way over here? Kala. Recommended level is 25. Zinc is forced. Anybody else could be used. Let's see, who have we not used in a while? Or Bosa. I think of Bosa I want to try and train up a bit. Let's try to focus specifically on... Actually, well... We should probably do this in order that we got in, right? But Bosa is one of the last characters we upgraded, and we already used Hestu and Impa a couple of times already. We should try Maifa.
Keep everyone safe. No matter what, we will see this through.
Alright. Now we, go to the military camp. Get as much as I can. Okay, it tells us what we can go back and do, but let's start doing this one. Protector of the Forest, Pirate Divine Beast. No. This is the same thing as before. So this is the same thing as before when we did the story, but now it's a challenge. I think we should just do a bunch of these. If they're easy and fast, we can get them done quickly. We're not going to waste our time on that one tit failure mission, even though it is only level 15. I think it shows us how many requests we completed too. There's quite a few different requests though. Well, there's also enemies in the air. could send that quite a bit to defeat a few enemies. Keep in mind, we're supposed to be probably a little bit than we are right now, yet all this is, we're kind of fairly strong right now. I defeated most of those dudes. I'm kind of stuck waiting for a turn. Okay. I just realized we can turn the beast around a bit. And there we go. Satisfactory at best. Nice mission there. So that's how we're gonna probably farm our rupees up quickly. Just so you know, we don't need to upgrade the Mters fully. We just need to get them to the level that they need to be at for a certain battle, and then we can be fine. So keep at least one powerful character in your band, we can get stuff done. Alright. Kyle Soledad requires level 25. Tiny's starting to get really expensive too. Impa barely reached all Tiny there. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's try this once. Hair Whiff Trial. Power that enemy attacks has been augured. Be careful not to get struck by any attacks. By the way, I joked. I am gonna do this battle, but we're gonna give it like one attempt and then probably move on to something else because I'm not sure what I want to do otherwise. Alright. We're pretty overpowered for this battle, but this is the one battle where we probably might game over because remember, we can actually get hit by an sound, so we need to be careful. There's not really a good way of knowing. I guess we have to, like, avoid their ranger attacks, mainly. Yeah, like, they use a bunch of ranger attacks, and we have to avoid them. course, that was just the first bit. Now we have to capture a whole outpost with this. Alright. I'll just special. It's easier. With that kind of a battle, you probably just want a special. Of course, that was just the first trial. The last one's probably going to be way harder than that. Okay. Tried to raise Rink's level by doing a couple more battles, but it didn't work. Oh well. Is what it is. We got our characters to the level they need anyway, so we'll be fine now. What upgrades can we actually get? Keep in mind, these do not require rupees always. They usually just require other stuff. Okay, maybe we should look for Maifa ones. Maifas are gonna be located in the Goron, the Zora area. Except she doesn't have any she can do. Alright, whatever. We'll keep doing Link ones.
I've done it.
Alright. Pretty soon we'll probably want to go and do some of the quests. Interesting. We can increase our apple capacity by doing this. Alright. Number of apples you can have is increased. That's a good one to get. Wait, we don't even register that quest. We just need to have enough money to get that. Might want to sell stuff now that we don't need. But at the same time, the setup kind of changes now that we have this ability. Most of our money has been spent so far on fusing weapons. Alright. To level 5. Which is basically what I wanted to get it to anyway. How much do we need to get this up, I wonder? 600 for a level 10 Master Sword? Alright. Okay, I don't want to waste too much time. Next, let's do Valrido for that extra money. I just realized if you know which Divine Beast mission to do, you could probably just keep doing those over and over again until you get enough money, and then you can just, bam, get your money pretty fast and then grind that way. We're probably not going to be doing it all, though, because we still need to do other stuff. Alright. Okay. I'm not sure if we defeated enough enemies here, actually. Okay, let us go back, Fuck, we got all of them, but I guess we missed some back here. This looks so cool, but then I remember, because this is a segmented path, it's kind of tricky to do. I wish I got us done sooner, because hit those enemies, we would have definitely went faster. Probably should have turned back sooner, but whatever. We have just enough to upgrade our weapon. But I kind of want to do more, maybe. Let's look for another challenge channel. I saw a training one back a while. Anti-flame training. Let's do this one. Keep the remaining stuff on. It is nice when you can just pick any of the character you want, which means you can kind of just pick Link and get it done pretty quickly. Anyways, this is our next lowest all one, so we'll do that next. Okay, this is supposed to be a bigger Val. Took a while to load even on the Switch 2 version. Okay. Okay. Oh, we missed that. Oh, very badly. Well, we're getting a lot of key swings, which we need for something. That's good to know. Now we froze them properly. So we do a lot more damage when we have those weapons on. I also just realized, looking at it now, we just got Link's iconic tunic there from Breath of the Wild in that last story battle, which is cool. And in the next story battle, we'll be halfway done with our story missions, which is nice. After that, there'll be 10 more missions left in the main storyline. So we're basically already halfway done with the main game. Alright. Okay, now we can try and get Link's sword upgraded more again. But this time we have a lot more space for it. Easiest way to check which one we probably need to do is to just probably check. Alright. There we go. Level 10, that should have given us a big power boost for that weapon. We never upgraded this far. Your weapon, we barely got to level 5 just now. Okay. Interesting stuff so far, but I think it's about time we go ahead and do other things to make it easier.
There's more where that came from.
Alright. Okay. Okay, well, I think it's about time we end this episode. I'll save here and call it quits. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.